oh, holy shit, you know?
Yeah, well, she was very big. And then she lost the weight, remember, for a time.
Trim spa, baby.
Oh, yeah.
She was wearing sweatpants.
Trim spa. Oh, it was trim spa. It wasn't a plastic surgeon. I mean, her face looked different. Her nose was thinner.
But trim spa.
It was all about trim spa, right?
Trim spa could be part of the whole fucking scandals that we're doing.
Well, there was that Cardinals pitcher who died because of some kind of diet drug.
Here's one of my favorite scandals, and this actually changed the way the publishing game gets done, and that was James Fry's book, A Million Little Pieces, where he wrote about himself as this tough guy who rehabbed himself, no drugs when he got his teeth drilled, just handling it all. Turns out everything was bullshit. Everything down the line was bullshit. Now, is he a good writer? Absolutely. Did whether or not that book, whether it was true or fictional, change anyone's life? Nope. It was fine. But they rained on this fucking guy much harder than they did for there not being any weapons of mass destruction. The press teed off on this fucking prick as if he was the one who said there was weapons of mass destruction. Why is that, Fez?
Well, I think because it got tied in with Oprah, and he made Oprah look bad, and you can't offend the queen of daytime television.
But there would be no reason for the other journalists to jump into that. Why, Davey Mack?
I think that journalists love building heroes and then making them into villains.
So he just got caught up in the whole scandal.
Most people in America, if you're in the spotlight, eventually you're going to fall down.
Why so much heat on this lying hack, Hicks?
People just don't look like a fucking asshole, and they don't like being fooled.
They don't like being fooled.
They just don't like it.
Even though we watch reality TV, it's a lie, no one gets furious about it.
Because we know it's a lie. So we're at this point almost watching fiction, and we know it.
But was there any reason for you to believe anyone's memoir as if it was 100% true? Particularly when you have sports books.
Right.
They come out one after another. Here's what I think it comes down to. James Fry got himself in a position of... Because the difference is writing literature and writing a memoir for yourself that's well accepted. It's still considered a little above the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And in the world of journalism, that's the kind of people that people fantasize about that lifestyle. The other writers kind of will admire and then even become jealous. And when someone fucks that up for them, they're going to light him up like there's no tomorrow. And that's what they did to this kid. They fucking could not stop ripping him a brand new ass. Who was the biggest train wreck, Fuzzy?
I think the biggest train wreck of the decade had to be Britney Spears.
Britney Spears?
Yeah, just losing her kids at one point, shaving her head bald, then with that bald head trying to smash Kevin Federline's windows out.
Third act, though, Fez, what happened? Got the kids back, got the career back, looks fantastic, and Kevin Federline's a big fat fucking hog. So... At a certain point, we're all like, she's crazy. She's going to be dead every day. But she did turn it back around. And Mike Kaka goes to see her in concert for some reason.
That's very strange.
Isn't it?
It's peculiar.
Another train wreck.
What is it?
Peculiar.
All right. What do you got for me?
MJ. And no, I'm not talking about magic, baby. I'm talking about the Moonwalker. Michael Jackson. That's your train wreck. That's that guy... In the 2000s, he upped his game, dangling the kids out, putting masks on them, getting crazier. And
was that all this decade?
Yeah.
The masks and everything?
All that shit was this decade. Because just do the math.
This is going to be tough to beat. Because I had an Anna Nicole, but MJ actually had talent and went out there and acted as bad shit.
Yeah. And
where she had nothing but... I'm fucked up, put me in a clown's face and squirt me with a hose. she had nothing.
No.
She had no talent. Michael Jackson, you could argue, was one of the most talented pop stars we've ever had.
And was just so odd in this decade. I mean, just crushed the other decades where he was odd. This decade, you saw more ABC specials. You know, The Man in the Mirror. You saw him holding the kid. This is the decade that he said he just likes to sleep with kids.
And then here's the weird thing, too. MJ acted like a fucking lunatic. He destroyed any artistic thing that we thought of him. Oh, he's a joke, he's a moron. And then when he dies, you're like, holy shit, was he great.
Right? We're
God,
such
I feel
assholes.
terrible.
We are such assholes.
And then you turn around and the most downloaded songs in America his.
Yeah.
And then, you know, every special's about him. People are coming out, you know, I always loved Michael. Michael was the best.
I bought a thanks, Michael. It's been a thriller T-shirt.
That's really good. Seriously, that's good.
I gotta get my Michael Jackson's T-shirt.
Yeah, you gotta
$5.
You gotta get your Michael on for you. That one's gonna be. Who did you have again, Fez?
I had Britney Spears.
Yeah, she's a good one, but the third act, she's the comeback kid. Dave's third act here, death, fighting over the body, fighting over the kids.
And that Tito Jackson reality show.
And then a giant funeral where people performed.
Oh, yeah.
At the funeral.
Good one.
Just beyond nutty. Hicks, what do you got for me?
I don't think I could beat fucking Jackson since he died. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to say Jennifer Aniston was a really great train wreck to watch over the last 10 years, since pretty much her career hasn't gotten to anywhere since Friends. Her man left her, and she's constantly in the tabloids nonstop about how she's crazy. She cries over him still years later, and that she just throws her pussy at every fucking co-star she has.
Yeah, but she's too hot and still too successful to be a train wreck. Oh, is she a giant star? No, but she stars in movies.
I just don't feel bad for her because she was coming off of Friends, and I mean, yeah, she does have her act together. And also, there's something, I have to say, I always thought there was something actually unlikable about Jennifer Aniston.
Even before?
Even while she was going out with Brad Pitt, I was hoping Brad Pitt would fucking hook up with another broad. I was hoping it.
Fine.
I
don't hope things bad or good for people I don't know.
I do. For Jennifer, she just seemed cold and reserved.
I will say, there's something about that I think is true. Is that she doesn't seem like... She doesn't have the hot passion.
No.
It comes off in the love scenes that she does.
And might not even be a friendly person.
But she's gorgeous.
She wasn't as Rachel when she had weight. When she got too thin, I didn't like it at all. And I'm not trying to be, I'm Dave, I can get away. You know, I hate when guys do that. But I'm saying when she was Rachel and had weight on her, she was really hot.
Well, I'm going to give you my train wreck, even though I don't think... I'm going to be like Pepper and cop out and say I don't think he can beat Michael Jackson because he's the king of pop. But this is a young lady we watched go from kid actor to basically death clock, and that's Lindsay Lohan. Where she started this decade doing, you know, Freaky Friday and... We're two fucking twins or something happened to. I forget. What's that twin movie all the girls like?
The Parent Trap.
Yeah, she remade The Parent Trap. I mean, a little girl. She's grown up, she's hot, and then she's just straight fucked up.
Right.
And then if it gives you any more, I can get some help here. Her dad is also a train wreck.
Right.
Sister, mother... Anyone she dates, there's a nice...
lesbianism.
Even though it's not as big as Dave's, I think I could put together a web of train wrecks here that's going to give it some real heat.
Well, the fact that she's in her early 20s and at this point looks to be in her late 60s. I mean, if you catch a picture from a distance, she looks like an old lady now.
You say that, but go to the Huffington Post and look at those pictures... of whatever magazine she just did where she's topless. She's fucking hot.
She's hot as fuck.
Yeah, she is. When she's not rolling out of bed and stuff. But there was a window in like 2005 to 2007 where she was really hot.
Mean Girls. When she was in Mean Girls, it was ridiculously hot. Now she's just all like coked out and crazy, so she's like crazy hot.
So no one likes the junkie hot thing? That's not working for you guys at all?
When she was healthier, she was better looking. And it does work for me, but not with her.
It's a different kind of hot now, because then you didn't know she was fucking totally nuts and totally coked out all the time.